My story started my first semester in college. I had to get a couple shots updated, so I went to my primary care doctor. I got my blood drawn and stuff like that. Literally the next day, she told me to go to the emergency room. I came to Children's. I spent maybe about 3 weeks in the hospital actually just finding out what the diagnosis was. That's my very first time meeting Dr. Zachary LeBlanc, and he couldn't believe that I was talking, standing, anything. I just was praying and hoping it wasn't cancer.
Mykal has something called aplastic anemia. Her bone marrow didn't make its own blood cells. She needed somebody else's cells that could do that for her. She very much did not want to go to bone marrow transplant. It was not something that she was interested in doing.
I was totally against it. I did not want to go through that. No child at that age would want to go through a procedure like that. Once he told me the biggest fear of I would not live to see, 21 or 22, I bet you I changed my mind quick, huh?
And so that's how we eventually ended up using her brother. Her brother was a half match. The other word for that is haplotransplant. It's a little bit higher risk than if you're fully matched to your sibling. I just remember her always being upbeat, like having a real energy to overcome this and get back to what she wanted to do.
I can say 4 years later, I'm relieved. I haven't had any complications, no symptoms. Life's great right now.
Mykal did reasonably well. Her transplant worked great. Her bone marrow works wonderfully. I just always am really happy thinking back to where she was, what she had to go through, and the things that she's doing now. So we're very, very happy for her.
We provide, as best we can, an experience that is less disruptive than it might otherwise be. We feel like everything that a family needs to maintain some sort of normalcy in their lives is a primary focus of what we do.
I don't think I would have made it to 21 years old. And I'm grateful that I had Zachary LeBlanc, and he went beyond measures to make sure that I was taken care of, treated the right way, and look at me now. That girl. I'm blessed that everything happened the way it did, honestly. Children's tremendously helped. They just want you to feel welcome, and they want this to feel like home.
There is no reason why a child should ever have to leave our state. We have all those resources here that we are able to use to provide support and medical care for the patients.
I was born and raised in New Orleans. There's no other reason for me not to come to my hometown hospital. I have everything I need here.